oishi no, oishi no. Aho shino wana honata. Aho shino wana. Hey, happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday and it's Cinco de Drinko. If you're into Mexican drinking holidays or Irish drinking holidays or any of those things, it's Cinco de Drinko. And for those who are in confusion, and there are always those who are in confusion, the Cinco de Drinko is not Independence Day in Mexico. It's when the Mexicans won the Battle of Puebla and they kicked the crap out of the French. Just saying, that's history. Aho shino wana honata. Aho shino wana. Hey, the French don't like to talk about that, but they'll drink a Corona. Anyways, Walking Crow for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Blessed morning to you. Aho shino wana honata. Thank you, Great Spirit, Great Mother. Thank you, power and guidance of the medicine wheel, the four directions. Aho. Thanks to all our relations. Aho mitakuyasin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And good morning again. Aho, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful Tuesday. And I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning. I got to tell you, the guides have been chatting to me all day. And if anybody's been following me on social media this morning, you're seeing what they're telling me. So it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And that's the way my life is sometimes. And I'm going to be real tired later on in the day, and I'm going to need a 4 to 6 hour nap probably. But, you know, they're giving me lots of information. And it's not information just for me. It's information for all of you. Aho shino wana honata. Aho shino wana hey. So on Tuesday, today's Tuesday, and what are you choosing for yourself besides eating tacos and Cinco de Drinko and all those things, putting on a sombrero and pretending to be Mexican for a day? What is it that are you doing today? What are you choosing? Aho. And the subject matter that's been given to me today is living in the illusion that you create. Do you create an illusion to moving towards the manifestation of what you want your life to be? And I'm talking about this because a friend of mine, Annalise Lewis, she's a medium, psychic medium in Los Angeles and a healer. And we had a meeting last night, and I sent her a text yesterday, and she said, I'd had a dream about you where you were standing on top of a mountain on the red rock, and there was some white on the top of the red rock, and you were standing on the top of the red rock with your arms out and open. And you guys have seen me like that in these videos. When I thank Creator Great Spirit, I lift my arms, or when I say I'm rooted and I'm fruited, and I open my arms to the heavens. Oh, because I am an open channel. I am an open vessel to the heavens. I am an open vessel to you. I am open. I am open. I am the I am that I say I am. And if you haven't noticed, I just did. There is the Om in open, 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 oyato, oyato. Listen. See how that comes to me. I don't understand it, but here it is. So I created an illusion about 3 or 4 years ago. No, since September 17th for the fall equinox. I came to Sedona with a group from the Imagine Center in Tarzana, California. All right. And I came to do fire ceremony. My coming to Sedona was not an accident. I was invited to come to do ceremony. And the first night I was here, I was asleep in the Arabella Hotel. And about 1 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. And there's no reason for me to be awake. And what I realized is they were calling to me. They, the spirits, the guides were calling to me. The rocks, the mountains, the grandmothers, the grandfathers were calling to my heart, calling to my soul, calling to my being, calling to my doing. Not to my thinking, not to my wishing, not to my talking, not to my self-doubt, not to my low self-esteem. They were speaking to my higher good, my higher self. And I said, what? And they didn't say anything. I said, I'm sleeping. So I went back to sleep, and they woke me up again a few minutes later, and I said, what? And they didn't say anything. Well, what they were waking me up for was my waking up. Now, I have awakened years before that, But this was a different kind of awakening. My awakening of the doing, my awakening of the being, the awakening of the acceptance of who and what I am and who and what I have always been, really, as Walking Crow. Aho, aho. Not Anthony J. Rodriguez, but Walking Crow, stepping into the light, stepping into the energy, stepping into the medicine of what I have to offer. Most people don't think they have very much to offer, and I hear it from healers and new healers or people who aren't practicing, and they say, I can't work on people because I have a lot of work to do healing myself. Well, that's how you heal. You heal by working on other people, and you have the ebb and flow of the energies and the medicines. You have plenty to give if you are a wounded soul. Use your wounded soul as a stepping stones to a higher self, a higher learning, a higher being, a higher doing. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. The power and the guidance of the medicine wheel, the four directions. Did you hear the emotion in my heart, the emotion in my voice? I am not afraid to show that to you. I have no fear of showing you what looks like weakness, but it's actually strength. So I'm talking about the illusion, and the illusion that I'm going to talk about, and some people got upset with me the other day. Actually, one person got upset with me the other day because I was saying, people are tethered to their mortgage, they're tethered to their responsibilities, they're tethered to a lot of things that the world tells them, the Mayan energy, the material world tells them they have to be tethered to. And I say, no, you don't. I don't, I can't, I won't, and I won't live that way. Now, I did for a lot of years. I spent a lot of my time, a lot of my life trying to live up to the spoken and unspoken expectation of their dangling carrot. And I was married 3 times, and I tried to have that domestic life, and that domestic life wasn't for me. It wasn't something that it was calling to my heart. I was busy trying to do the right thing. And I didn't know what the right thing was. I couldn't find the right thing because I couldn't find me. I was lost in their world. But after I came to Sedona in 2017 for the fall equinox, and I did that fire ceremony on the mountain, my life changed. My life transformed. I transmuted. I was shown how to transmute all those worries and shames and distractions and anger and fear and hurt and all those things. I transmuted all those things into stepping stones, the stepping stones of my life and the lessons for your life as well as mine. What a magical thing to happen for me. And I started to speak of myself as a mago, a magi. And the mago, if you've heard the word mago, magi, you've heard the word mago if you're in Spanish. That comes from the Bible, from the Christmas story, the birth story of the Christ. The Christ consciousness, the higher level of the higher being of the higher consciousness. Now, there's a lot of other nonsense attached to that story in that book, but pick the parts that work for you and let go of the rest. In Alcoholics Anonymous, they say, lack of power is my dilemma. Well, guess what? Lack of power is my dogma. So I had to let go of the dogma and return to my power as a spiritual being, as a divine entity, as a God soul. So I started doing videos about 3 or 4 years ago, and I just posted on Facebook last week sometime, or over the last 2 weeks. I quietly ascended to 405 videos on my YouTube channel. My goal isn't to create a whole bunch of videos. My goal was just to offer message, offer medicine, offer those opportunity to hear something that might touch their soul, touch their heart, touch them in a way that allows you to say yes to yourself. So I started posting these videos, and I started coming to Sedona back and forth from Los Angeles, And while I was doing that, I started joining all the bulletin boards in Sedona. There was probably 3 or 4. And then I joined the ones in Flagstaff, and then the ones in Cornville and Cottonwood and West Phoenix and Cave Creek. And all these groups, I started joining all these groups. Well, to join the bulletins in Sedona, you have to live in Sedona or in the area. And I didn't, but I was going to. So I started to say, yes, I live there. So I started posting these videos. And as I came to Los Angeles and people were seeing those videos, I didn't know if people were even seeing those videos, except for my local friends in LA. I noticed that when I would walk into the Circle K, the local Circle K, there was somebody, the first time somebody said, "Hey, Walking Crow, thank you for your video." And they thanked me for what I was doing. And it's happened to me ever since. And it happens to me in North Phoenix. It happens to me in Flagstaff. It happens to me in Cottonwood, Cornville, Sedona, Los Angeles. People now know me because of the willingness that I have to say yes to the illusion, creating the illusion of the manifestation of my future self. I did that. I created the illusion that I was already here when I really wasn't here, but I came here and I am here and I've been here because I said yes to me. I said yes to Sedona. I said yes to those times when I was waking up in September 2017 at the Arabelle Hotel, and I was sitting there telling the guides, "Let me sleep. I'm trying to sleep." And I know what they were trying to tell me. I know they were calling to me. I know they were calling to me. And they have honored me ever since. I became a drum maker. When nobody taught me how to make a drum, I was given the ability to make a drum by the guides, by the spirits, by Creator Great Spirit, by Great Mother, by the ancestors. Everything that I do, everything that I teach, except for the energy healing aspect of what I do, which I learned through Lionheart Institute of Transpersonal Energy Healing, which is, I think, no longer around. I learned from the guide. I've been channeled. All the songs, all the drumming, all the things that I do come from a higher place. And I am the higher place now. I have always been the higher place. I just didn't know that I was the higher place, that I was divinity incarnate. And I'm Walking Crow. And why am I Walking Crow? Walking Crow walks on the earth. He's grounded. He's earthbound. But I fly in the heavens. I live in the heavens. So I live in the duality of earth and air, earth and sky, earth and universe, earth and sun, earth and moon, earth and stars, earth and all our relations. I get to live my life, not your life, not their life. You know, I don't have to live in fear and be in fear. I get to create the illusion of power and strength because I am, and then I step into it. I step into the unseen. That's called trust. That's called manifesting. That's how you manifest. Not talking about or trying to teach people to manifest and talking about manifesting and what you're gonna have and how you're gonna do it and how you're gonna be. I'm not gonna, I am. I am the I am that I say I am. That's a third chakra happening. I am the I am that I say I am. That's the fire, the fuego, the I can, I will, I do, I am, I can, I will, I do, I am. I can, I will, I do, I can, I am. You can, you will, you do, you are. We can, we do, we will, we are. Is it or isn't it? Are you or aren't you? The Bible says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Hey, I am not a Bible thumper, but I use the Bible as a reference tool, just like I use other tools that are given to me from wherever they come from, because they're important. You can read that and you can just let go of all the rest of the dogma if you want to, and be empowered by what it is you hold on to, what it is that works for you, how it works for you. So say yes after a lifetime of no's. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Oishino, oishino, Oishino. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm excited today, and I'm really tired right now because I've had 2 cups of coffee this morning, but I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, the Essential golf course next door, the Essential golf course, sorry everybody, of white privilege. They've been mowing the grass since 5 o'clock this morning. So even though I was up at 4, I couldn't fall back asleep because of the racket that was coming from that place. It's, you know, if everything is closed, why have they been open for the last 2 months? I don't get it. I don't understand it. None of my business, no, but that's the reason that I'm going to be tired. That's the reason that I was awake this morning. But superseding that noise and that nonsense, that material energy that was coming over the fence, despite that, the guides have been speaking to me all morning. So if you guys are on Facebook, well, you're on Facebook because this is a Facebook Live. Go to my page and scroll through the information that they've been giving me this morning, because there's some powerful information there. How many of you are in the middle of transforming? You know, we always use the metaphor of the transition between the caterpillar and the butterfly. But what the caterpillar doesn't know, it's going to become a butterfly. It doesn't even know it's going to be a chrysalis, a cocoon. And the butterfly never knew that it was a caterpillar. And it doesn't even know that it was the chrysalis, the cocoon. It doesn't even know. It doesn't even care. It becomes the butterfly, and it's in the being and the doing. And the doing of the being. These are simple tools of information that I get to share, that the universe gives me, that the guides give me, the teachers of old give me, the ancient ones give me. And I'm honored to be able to receive as an open and clear vessel and an open and clear channel to the rest of you, to the rest of the world. It's a big world out there. It's a huge world out there. What are you holding on to? What are you taking into your soul, to your body? What kind of joy are you giving yourself? Or are you caught up in the rhetoric of the distractions of Mayic energy, the material world, the material energy? What is it? I'm going to ask you to stop saying no and say yes to your fears. Say yes to your fears. Say yes to what it is you want. Say yes and create the stepping stones. In the movie Indiana Jones, the first one, where he comes out of that tunnel and there's a cliff and there's no path across the way, he takes the dirt and he throws it, and he shows himself the way, using earth, using ground, using Mother Earth, Madre Tierra, Pachamama, Aho. Aho. He shows himself his own path. And he makes his way across that gap, that chasm, to the other side. Do you want to be on the other side of where you are standing right now? Right here, right now. Are you ready to climb onto the catapult and be catapulted into the 5th dimension, the ascending 5th dimension? Are you ready to ascend? You only have to ask yourself that question. Don't ask your neighbor. Don't ask your best friend. Definitely don't ask your family, because they're going to think you are crazy. They're going to think there's something wrong with you. There may be something wrong with me, but guess what? I'm living my best life. I'm living my happiest years. I'm doing what I want to do. I make drums. I play drums. I sing channeled songs. I help others to heal from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. And I allow you and help you to come into your being, your doing, your soul, your happy life. I'm excited this morning. I am really, really, really excited this morning. And I stand on the mountain. I stand on the top of the mountain. I hold my arms out and I extend my invitation to you. I am the tree that is rooted and fruited, and I extend my branches into the heavens, and the birds of the air, which is you, rest in my branches and eat of my fruit. And what is my fruit? My fruit is the experience that I share of how I got from point A to point B. And you say, me too. Anthony, are you speaking directly to me? I've always felt like that. No one ever understood me until now. I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I'm here for you if that's what you want me to be. And I want to make an offer to you. If you would like to be mentored out of your stinking thinking, out of the darkness and into the light, out of the darkness and into the light, from gu to ru, guru, gu to ru. Gu means darkness, ru means light. I am not a guru, but I can help you transform your life from darkness to light if you so want what that is. Do you want to be the reflection of a happier you to others? Do you want to be able to offer something more than complaining? Do you want to be able to do something more than waiting for somebody else's handouts? Do you want to be able to do more than just wonder, think, talk, wish? Or would you like to be oishino, oishino, oishino? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I have always been ready. I just didn't know that I was ready. Anyways, that's enough out of me. I'm going to sing a song and sing us out. If you'd like some mentoring, coaching, if you'd like to, I'm adjusting my pricing while everybody's incarcerated in their homes, being held captive, because I know people aren't working. And my normal hourly rate is $200 an hour. But I'd like for those of you who need help and want help to be able to get help. And if you feel you're drawn to me for that, do that. And we'll work it out, however that looks. Aho. Walking Crow for the Transformational Sacred Medicine, asking you to choose a beautiful Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Aho, shinawana, aho, shite, ho. Aya na ho, sheya na hey, she na ho. Hi-oh, hi-oh, hanna, ishto. Cover me in spirit. Cover you in spirit. Cover us in spirit. I don't wanna isto. Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana hey. I'm looking in the camera right now and I'm looking a little scruffy because I haven't had a haircut because, barbershops and salons are closed. So I apologize for that, but sorry, not sorry. Right? Right. So anyways, have a beautiful and lovely day. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Choose what's best for you, not what's best for others, and not what you're afraid to show them. Be the best you that you know how to be. Aho, without the shame, the hurts, the wounds, and the judgment. Aho, shinawana hunata. Aho, shinawana. Hey, Walking Crow. And this is a transformational sacred drum medicine. Take care now.